Okay, welcome back. It is time for your health check. You know, as this heat continues, you're probably going to be looking for ways to cool off, maybe in the swimming pool. And if you have your own, now is a good time for a little refresher on pool chemicals.
There's some shortages in the supply chain, and there may not be as much chemicals available, and people still want to use their pool. People are doing some creative things or making some homegrown brews or mixing different chemicals. That is extremely dangerous and something that should be avoided.
Yeah, let's not do that. Pool chemical injuries happen every year. Here's what you need to know. First, make sure you're storing your chemicals properly. They should be in a cool, dry space away from anything flammable. Next, open containers outside where it's ventilated to avoid accidentally inhaling toxic fumes. Finally, always remember to pour the powder right into the pool water. We have seen salmonella in the headlines over the last week because of that Jif peanut butter recall. Well, then the FDA warned about a salmonella risk tied to a viral avocado hack on TikTok. The CDC estimates salmonella bacteria causes more than 1.3 million infections in the U.S. every year. Symptoms include diarrhea, fever, stomach cramps as well. Those usually start as early as 6 hours after infection and can last 4 to 7 days. Now, I know I've talked about this recently, but I want to remind you the best ways to prevent salmonella: cook any raw items to the proper temperature, and also wash your hands frequently and avoid cross-contamination of foods. And hey, my coffee drinkers out there, we know you love stories like this. If you typically drink your cup of coffee in the morning with sugar, carry on. Scientists say drinking 1.5 to 3 cups a day is associated with a lower risk of dying from specific causes, including cancer and heart disease. So that applies with or without sugar, decaf or fully caffeinated. All that being said, do not overdo it with the sugar, okay?
And you've looked at these studies before.
Yes.
I'm so glad you are He's going to live forever.
I'm so glad you're bringing this up.
But no, there's a lot of other factors that could contribute to that. Like if you are a morning person, so maybe then you're going and working out. There's so many things.
Yeah. Yes. That is true.
Correlation does not equal causality.
I was waiting for it. They listened to me, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys have caught up on this whole thing.
After a number of years, right?
Yeah. One cup of coffee in the morning, one in the afternoon. Don't overdo it with the sugar and creams and all that kind of stuff. You should be fine. But, you know, you do have to keep in mind your other risk factors. If you have high blood pressure, you know, talk to your doctor about this stuff. But yes, pay attention to how the studies
yours is empty.
All done.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's okay.
I
You
gotta
wake
get
up
the
super early.
second and third cup coming up.